Have you ever wondered if it's even worth starting a YouTube channel when it feels like nobody's watching? Maybe you're somebody who's sitting under 1,000 subscribers. Maybe you're grinding away. You're posting video after video. You're really just starting to question if any of this actually matters or if it's worth it. You see other creators blowing up, getting millions and millions of views, and you're stuck at 47 views, and 12 of those are probably from your family. Listen, I get it because I've been there, but here's what I want you to fundamentally understand. By the end of this video, why starting a YouTube channel in 2026, yes, even if nobody's watching, might be the single best decision you make this year. And I'm gonna prove it to you in this video. By the way, very, very quickly, guys, if you wanna learn the full A to Z blueprint framework on how to quickly grow a YouTube channel the same way that I've done for myself and for clients and even students of mine that I've worked with, then go ahead and click the link in the description below where you can get access to that course completely for free. It's in the first link in the description below. Let's be real for a second. Guys, let's pull back the curtain here. Most people quit YouTube before they ever see results. In fact, there's this stat that gets thrown around a lot, and I don't know if it's 100% accurate, but it feels pretty true, that something like 90% of YouTubers quit before they ever hit 1,000 subscribers. Maybe they'll upload like 5, 10 videos, maybe. They'll see the numbers aren't moving, and then they're out. And I get why. It's easy to look at the numbers and to think, what's the point of doing this, right? You put hours into a video, scripting, filming, editing, thumbnails, titles, and it gets 200 views if you're lucky. Meanwhile, someone else posts a 30-second clip of their cat and it goes viral, millions of views. It feels unfair. It feels like the game is rigged. And honestly, sometimes it does feel that way. I agree. But the question I want you to sit with is, what if the numbers aren't the point at all? See, everyone's obsessed with going viral, with chasing that one video that just blows up and changes everything overnight. And don't get me wrong, viral videos are great. They're fun. I've had a few myself. But here's the thing nobody tells you when you're actually starting out. The real magic of YouTube isn't in the overnight success stories. It's not in the one-hit wonders. It's in the slow, almost invisible progress that stacks up when you keep showing up, even when it feels like nobody cares in the slightest. The way I like to think about it is like this. Every video you upload is like planting a seed. And yeah, maybe that seed doesn't sprout right away. Maybe it takes weeks, months, even years. But the thing about YouTube is that your videos don't expire. They're not like short form content. They don't disappear after 24 hours like an Instagram story. They live on the platform forever. Just to really bring this point home, I have videos from a year ago that are still getting views today. Videos that did nothing when I first uploaded them. But now they're bringing in consistent traffic, building my audience, generating revenue. That's the power of compounding. I mean, I get over 2,000 views a day because of the compounding effect from past videos I posted. And this isn't just some feel-good motivational thing that I'm saying here. This is how YouTube actually works. The algorithm rewards consistency. It rewards channels that keep uploading, that keep improving, that keep showing up, that keep people on the platform watching videos for longer. YouTube compounds over time. Every video you make is an asset. Every piece of content that you create has the potential to work for you even after you hit publish, but only if you start, only if you keep going. Okay, cool. So YouTube compounds, but let's dig deeper. Why does this compounding even matter? Why do we keep uploading when the algorithm seems to be ignoring us? When your videos are getting buried under millions of other uploads every single day? Why keep going? Well, because here's the thing. YouTube isn't just about the views. It's not even really about the subscribers. Those are just the vanity metrics part of it. They're nice to have, sure, but they're not the real reason you should be doing this. Let me tell you a story. When I first started on YouTube, I was horrible, like genuinely bad. My thumbnails, they were horrific. I didn't even have scripts. I didn't understand retention. I didn't understand packaging. I didn't understand any of it. I felt like I had to put on this fake persona to be on camera. It was horrible. It was cringy. It sucked. But I kept uploading. You know what happened? I got better. Not overnight. I've been doing this for like 8 years. Not even in the first few months. But slowly, video by video, I started to figure it out. I learned how to write a hook. I learned actually how to grab attention. I learned how to structure a video so that people would watch all the way through. I learned how to design thumbnails, how to write titles, how to edit videos, how to present myself on camera. And the crazy part is those skills, they didn't just help me on YouTube. In fact, they helped me everywhere else first. I became a way better communicator. I became a better storyteller. I learned how to think strategically, fast, off the cuff, like I'm doing right now, how to analyze data, how to iterate and improve. I learned discipline. I learned the showing up even when I didn't feel like it, even when the results weren't there. Every single video you make, every single script you write, every thumbnail you design, those are reps. And those reps, they're not just about getting better at YouTube. They're about getting better, period. The skills that you're building by starting a YouTube channel, the discipline you're developing, the way that you start to see the world differently, all that is happening even if the views aren't. The skills that you learn and the person you become by focusing on the inputs that you can control rather than the outputs that you can't is really the game of YouTube. You can't control whether the algorithm picks up your video or not. You can't control whether it goes viral or not, but you can control whether you show up. You can control whether you improve. You can control whether you learn from every video and get 1% better each and every single time. And that's where the real value is. So what's the worst that could happen if you start a channel and nobody watches? Is it wasted time? Is it missed opportunities? Is it embarrassment? Because I think a lot of people don't start because they're afraid of just looking stupid. They're afraid of putting themselves out there and having nobody care at all. And I get that very much. Vulnerability is scary. But let me flip the script on you for a second. I hear all the time from people who never started, man, I wish I started 5 years ago. Oh, if only I just uploaded that first video. Oh man, I should have just gone for it with YouTube a long time ago. Guys, I hear this all the time. Regret doesn't show up right away. It sneaks in later in life when you realize you let fear or perfectionism or the opinions of others keep you from even trying in the first place. You know what's scarier than starting a YouTube channel and nobody watching is being 5 years older than you are right now, looking back and realizing that you never gave yourself a chance to quite literally change your life with this platform. Because here's the truth, nobody's watching anyway when you start, at least not at first, right? And that's actually a gift. It means that you get to fail in private. You get to make mistakes. You get to learn. You get to iterate and improve without the pressure of a massive audience judging every move. Let me tell you, when you're starting, I promise you, you do not want a big audience when you're starting, because when everybody starts, they suck. Mine sucked, that's for sure. Everyone's doing it in the start. But the only way to get to the good videos is to make the bad ones first. There is no shortcut here. My whole point, what I'm trying to say here is you'll never look back and regret starting a YouTube channel. I could almost guarantee you, but you might regret never starting. Don't be that dude. Don't be that person. Don't let fear or perfectionism or the need for validation keep you from taking the first step. Start, even if nobody watches, so that at the very least, you never have to wonder, what if? Now, that being said, if you are ready to get started and start posting and you want to be as optimized as possible, you want to grow an audience as quickly as possible, you don't want to spend 8 years doing this like I did, then I just launched a completely free community-based program where I teach you the A to Z, the step-by-step on how to grow on YouTube predictably, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers or even more if you're way past that already. I mean, the system that I'm talking about that I teach in here literally works for people all the way up to 1 million plus subscribers. And I know that because I've worked with creators with up to 17 million subscribers. Now, if you guys want that full system completely for free, then click the link in the description below because you can go straight to it using that link. That being said, everything I just told you in this video is completely useless only if you let fear or self-doubt keep you from taking action. So if that's you, if you're stuck in your own head, overthinking every little detail, then you need to watch this video I made next because it's going to help you break through that mental block and finally hit upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.